I don't want my weight to be going down and my body fat percentage to be going up, because then that means that I am compromising and sacrificing my muscle while losing weight, and I do not want to do that. I want to retain my muscle and not have that go away. I work too hard for that, right? Make a poor choice for a meal or a poor choice for a snack or whatever. Just go right back to your plan. Don't berate yourself. Don't think that you're a failure. Don't do a fasting correction. Just get right back to it. Hi everyone. Happy Monday and happy Fitmas for Christmas week number 2. I am really pleased with my numbers this week, and I will show you those numbers, but I'm also going to, as I said in my thumbnail, do a little bit of a confessional for you today. And I also want to say before I go into the numbers that I am so happy to be part of this collab. I think it's going to be really, really good for me. And apart from the meeting my goals aspect of it and the fitness and weight loss aspect of it, I am just so happy to get to know more people in this fabulous YouTube fitness and health community and get to know better the people that I've already known. So, oh, and Baxter wants to say hi. Say hi, Baxter. So, going into the numbers, here you go. I'm going to insert them right here. Okay, so grabbing my notes. You saw it, but I kind of forget what my numbers were. Last week I was 135.8 for weight, and this week I am 135, yes! And I'll tell you, my confessional will help you understand the effort that it took to get there. So 0.8 lost, and then body fat percentage, 24.1% was last week, and this week, yes! I am so happy to be back down. 22.3, and that's exactly what I want to accomplish, you guys. I want to be going down in my weight at the same time as I'm going down in my body fat percentage. I don't want the opposite to happen. I don't want my weight to be going down and my body fat percentage to be going up, because then that means that I am compromising and sacrificing my muscle while losing weight, and I do not want to do that. I want to retain my muscle and not have that go away. I work too hard for that, right? Everything's going in the right direction. 135 and 22.3, yes. So now really quick to go into my little confessional. I had a really good week with eating and with my fitness. My fitness was on point, 100%. I lifted 3 days this week, and same with the last week. I've been lifting very consistently and working out very consistently. So that's been since the beginning of my 12-week or my 12-second sequence program. So I do cardio every day except Sunday. I do it in a HIIT format on the elliptical, and then I do a power walk on the treadmill. I do that every single morning before I even have a cup of coffee. And then 3 days a week in the evening, I do my lifting. And really been on point about that, which is probably why the body fat percentage is going down with the weight going down. My week was really, really good, and it was so good at work that I decided on Friday to do a little celebration. And I told my husband as I was coming home from work, I said, you know what, I want to drink. And I'm not drinking on this program. So that was a violation of my little rule. I said, have one prepared for when I come home. So he did, and it was quite a lovely beverage, I might say. And then we went out to dinner to celebrate. Instead of just having dinner at home with my normal protein and veggie, no, we went out to a restaurant, and I decided to have a relaxed evening. So we had an appetizer, we shared an entree, and then after that we went to another establishment, and I had a beverage there also, and we had, for our dessert, because it's kind of like the French do, we had a charcuterie board. It was a very small one, but still it was a charcuterie board. So I definitely had fun with the alcohol, had fun with the food. It was completely off my program, and inevitably I wound up gaining weight. I forget what the number was, but I definitely gained. So then what I did on Saturday was something I would never advise somebody to do. Hi guys, oh my gosh, phone issues. You know, I use my iPhone for filming these videos, and I either run out of storage or I run out of battery. Today it was battery. Gah. How frustrating. Back to what I was talking about. Oh, and this time I have my Costco flat water. So I had my sparkling water earlier, and now I have my flat water. So what I was saying, I did something on Saturday that I would never advise anyone to do if I was coaching them or just helping them, giving them some advice. I fasted. I completely fasted. And I think fasting can be really good if it's planned as like a planned fast, not as a correction. I don't believe in, even though I did it, I don't think it's advisable to do a correction by way of a fast. It's not the proper purpose of a fast, and it can lead to some inappropriate behavior. I'll put a link to my video about my story growing up, and it was what caused me in my 20s to be 180 pounds for almost my entire 20s, because I used to binge and then fast and then binge and then fast, and I wasn't strong enough to stay with my fast, so I wound up binging a whole lot more than I fasted, and it is not good behavior. I did that on Saturday. I admit, I confess. And you know what's interesting, you guys, is I forget how much I gained, but I remember that from my whole day of fasting, I only lost 0.4 of a pound from the amount that I had gained. It was so not worth it, and I was grumpy all day. So please, don't do what I did. Do not fast as a correction. Fast when it's planned for spiritual reasons or when it's planned as part of your eating lifestyle, but not to do a correction. So enough said on that. I'm not going to do that again. Here's what I am going to do. If I wind up having a mess up, I am going to do what I would advise any of you to do, which is just get right back on that horse and trot away just as though you hadn't had poor judgment or made a less than optimal choice. So whatever it is, if you make a poor choice for a meal or a poor choice for a snack or whatever, just go right back to your plan. Don't berate yourself. Don't think that you're a failure. Don't do a fasting correction. Just get right back to it and forgive yourself. Don't punish yourself, which is what I did on Saturday. So Sunday, I was perfectly good. Sunday, I got my smarts back to me, my wits back, and I said, I'm gonna just eat normal. And so I had a very normal day on Sunday. And I am thankful that I wound up being 135 this morning. Who knows what it would have been had I been more appropriate with my choices on Friday, but I'm not gonna worry about that. And going forward, no more punishing myself with a fast. If I wind up gaining weight because I made a mistake in a meal, in a day, in a snack, I'm just gonna call it what it is, get back on that horse, and deal with whatever shows up on Monday. So that's all I got to say about that. I hope you all are having a blessed Monday, and let's just reach those goals, guys. Let's do whatever we need to do to be our best, healthiest self, and let's go get them. Talk to you in the next video. Bye-bye.